my gems. Welcome back to Making Life Golden. I am Denise, and in today's video, I will be sharing 5 tips on how to connect with your crystal, especially if you are a beginner. And it's easier than you probably are thinking. So, with that said, let's dig into this. Okay, so the first tip that I have to share: when you want to connect with your crystal, set the intention to do so. And go with the mindset of a beginner's mind, or that childlike wonder that you had when you were a little kid and you discovered something new and all you wanted to do was just explore that new thing. So it's that type of energy that I connect with, like the inner child type of energy. And also, if you are struggling to connect that way, another way is to drop from your head space into your heart space. So a technique to do that is think about your pet or a family member or best friend or something or someone that you just absolutely love, and just bring in that feeling, that vibration of love, and hold on to it. And that will help center you and keep you in your heart space. Tip number 2, you want to choose a crystal that that appeals to you. So you're in the market for a crystal that you either know you want to get, or you are just browsing in the crystal shop and you don't know what to get. So how can you connect with that? Picking out a crystal sometimes can be like when you're at the grocery store and you're trying to pick out a piece of fruit, and you're looking at all the selections that they have out, and sometimes you need to touch the fruit, sometimes you need to look at it at different angles and all these different things. So I kind of do that with my crystals when I'm crystal hunting or shopping as well. This is just what I do. You don't have to do that, but I figured I would kind of add that in. I'll be walking past and a crystal will twinkle at me or sparkle a certain way, or I'll just feel this really strong draw to it. Like, oh, let me pick this one up and get a closer look. Or yeah, just curiosity, or the color or the shape might attract me. So watch out for things like that. What calls you? How is the crystal calling you towards it in a sense? So be open. That's why I said in the beginning, it's good to have like a beginner's mindset kind of thing. So you'll be more focused and in tune to receive the calling that the crystal might have for you, so you won't miss it. Tip number 3. So you found your crystal. This is my selenite sphere. Hold the crystal in your hands with the intention to connect with it. So, and also depending on the size of it, holding it with both hands or one hand. If you're a beginner, you might want to hold it in your dominant hand, because sometimes the energy is stronger on the dominant part of the dominant hand. Or if it's really small, you might want to just do like your fingertips, hold it like that, or just whatever feels most comfortable and natural to you. Go with that. Tip number 4. Okay, now you have your chosen crystal in hand, and you have that beginner's mindset, or you're in your heart vibrating as love. and you set your intention to focus and connect with the crystal, and focus on what you really like about it. Like, why did you even pick it up in the first place? Is it the shape of it? Is it the colors? Is it the texture, if it has texture on it? Is it the smoothness? Is it how it sparkles in the light? Whatever that is to you, whatever called you to pick up that crystal and take a closer look at it, start to build on that appeal. And in other words, start to hone in on what it was or what it is about the crystal that calls you in the first place. Tip number 5, sit with that original appeal. Like, for example, if you like the way it sparkled at you, take that and blend it with that beginner's mindset, that childlike wonder, and begin to notice if you feel any shifts, any changes, like temperature change. Does the crystal look brighter to you than all the others around it? Is it just shinier to you? Does it feel like it's like vibrating in your hand when you're holding it and concentrating? Or does it want to like jump out of your hand? So try to notice all those little subtleties. And those are all clues to let you know that you are indeed connecting with the crystal. And if you haven't watched my previous video, how to connect with the energy in your hands, I'm going to link that one, and that will also help you when choosing your crystal and connecting with your crystal as well. Freebie tip: if you pick up a crystal and it jumps out of your hand, usually that means that the crystal is not a good match for you, for your energy at that moment. It doesn't mean that the crystal is totally not for you. It just means that at that moment, the connection isn't a good match right at that time. So don't take offense to it. It's just nature taking its course, basically. Just like you heard the saying, animals are people too. I say the same thing about crystals. Crystals are people too. And they have their own life force energy that you can connect to. And that is what I connect to when I do crystal channeling. And so that is it for this video. 5 simple ways that I connect to my crystals. And hopefully this helps you on your beginner's journey into the mineral kingdom and gem kingdom. Thank you for joining me. And until the next video, I wish you peace.